They're like non-stop. Play, 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 play. Anyway, today we have another gift. It came, I don't know, Sunday or Monday, and I set it down. I forgot about it. I just spotted it. So this is from Jill. I hate this new camera, this new phone. I really do. I don't want to even focus. There's so many things I hate about it. I hate new things anyway. Won't even focus. I hate the setting. I can't get it off landscape mode for videoing. If you notice my videos, since I got this new camera, they're thinner top to bottom. Look at that, it won't even focus. Hate it. God, I hate it. Still in December of last year here. Huh. This don't make any sense at all. God, I hate it. Doesn't even make sense. Unless it's my eyes are that bad. It is focused. Try the old spectacles and see if it... I don't think so. I can see better than that. And I'm stubborn, as you can tell. I can't just say thank you from Jill Losi, L-O-S-I. I hope I spelt it right. I mean, pronounce it right. I know I spelt it right. But, you know, this is frustrating. This camera's been nothing but irritating me. The new phone, all the message notifications. I can't get the text bigger. I mean, it's just, even my contacts are all small. When I go to my contacts to look at them, and obviously the setting somewhere, I've tried to figure it out. Looked at YouTube videos. I just hate it. It's a Motorola G5G. Terrible. It's 2022 model. I hate it. But anyway, this is what it is from Jill. Thank you, Jill. We appreciate it. It's the iBuddy, which I need. The iBuddy harness, seat harness. Let's see if I can, because I just started door dashing 2 or 3 days ago. And when I put this in the back seat, I'll be able to take Kai with me, because there's no way she'll be able to get to the front to get the food and and etc. etc. This is terrible. I can't even. I ain't gonna be able to see if this is in the picture or not. I'm just assuming it's gonna be okay from the refrigerator down to the, not quite the, yeah, you can see the dish rack. So right in here, this is what it is. Very nice. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate this. It's a seat hammock. It hooks to the, it's got the sides. It's got a mesh for the front, so she can still see up front. See that nice big mesh window? And these go over the headrests to hold it right up to the headrest. This is awesome. And I do have my car back, so I can put it right in it. I gotta clean my car out first because I just transferred everything over. These go to the back headrest. They're adjustable. Oh, no, these go on the side. This is the side, I'm sorry. This is the back. This goes on the back headrest here. And these fold up on the sides. It has a zipper, so I can zipper the sides right up. Which I will do. I'll keep it like that. And obviously I'll post another video of it when I get it put in. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but I can't wait. This is awesome. This kind needs to get used to riding in the back seat anyway instead of the front, because I know it's dangerous in the front. See, this will stay zipped right up. I'll zip the other one up too. One side will stay zipped up. The other side I'll have to zip and unzip as I put her in and out of the car, I believe. I got it inside out. Goes this, that's where her feet will go. I thought that'd be the bottom and she goes on this. Oh, it's like that. I almost had this inside out too. Yeah, so that goes in the front. Headrest driver's side. Side window thing. This will be between the front seats. This goes on the passenger side thing. You see it's got a couple pockets to put stuff in. It's a very nice one. Put stuff in there. And then I actually zipped up the wrong side because this will be the driver's side. That's the one I'll keep undone. And this one, the passenger side will stay zipped up because I won't have to go in and out that door with her. That'll always be zipped up. I got you, kiddo. What do you think? Finally stopped wrestling enough? Would you beat her up? Oh, he's going to come back. Yeah, Molly's running away from her. Poor Molly. They're getting good exercise if they need, though. They need to go out in a field somewhere where they can just run around. because I can't let them do that here because they take off. They need to go like to a dog park where it's fenced in, or you can just take them off leash and let them run around. Huh, that's what you need, both of you. Even hiking, don't do them any exercise because you got to keep them on leash. They need to really run. We have a dog park here now in Brattleboro. Maybe I'll take them up to that. Check it out. I haven't been up there yet. It's kind of new this year. But this is awesome. I'm excited for this. I should go clean out my car. Good enough to put it in right now. The other projects I got going on is, okay, watch out, I'm gonna get by. Come on, out, don't shut the door. Come on. Careful, don't jump on these, you'll get hurt. See these? They're actually a foot long, but they break into 3 sections if you want. 3 4-inch sections. They're called birdie spikes. And they come 20 of these sections in a package. And here's 5 of them stacked up, or 4 of them. I just took that one off, see? And they are very sharp. If you don't want birds hooping on something and wherever they're landing, put these and they won't land there anymore. That's what they're designed for. I'm using them to keep the squirrels off my bird feeder line. And it's not that I don't want the squirrels feeding. I do. I feed the squirrels, but on the ground. I don't like them emptying out my bird feeders. There's plenty of food for them on the ground, but instead they choose to go up and get the easy stuff and raid the bird feeders. So, and eat my suet that's out there for the birds. They got their own food and plenty of it on the ground. I don't want them on my line. So I have one ready to go because they can jump 5 feet. So I'm gonna put these on the top line, and I might have to go out here and around like 3 of them together around the line. I don't know, because with this on top. Hey, easy, easy, easy. With just this on the line, they may be able to still get their feet here and go out. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. But to keep them from jumping out past these. Okay, watch out, girls, because I got to get this out. I don't want you getting hit on. Back in the living room. Come on. Come on. Back in here. Come on. Molly, come. Come. Molly, come. Come. Good girl. Stay over here. Ty, stay over here. I want you guys getting hooked up on this thing. So this is it. I got 5 of them hooked together with wires through the holes where they're underneath. See, that's the end of them. So I'm going to take this 5-foot section and wire it to the top of that cable, and then hopefully that'll keep them off it just doing this. But if not, if they still try to get on the smaller cables that I actually have the bird feeders hooked to, which is there's 4 of them, so they might be able to get their feet around all 4 of them to get out there, because they can hang and climb too. Then I'll have to hook, because through the side holes, I'll have to hook another. I'll have to go right around all the line. This on top of the main line, and then hook this together here, and another one on the other side like that for 3 of them around, and then have them my feeder lines going in between here where I can still pull them up and down. But I don't think I'll have to do that. I think just one of these out on the line. They'll have one 5-foot section. This is 5 feet from the tree on top of the line from both ends. And that should keep the squirrels off my line 100%. So I've got this one made. I gotta make up one more, and then I gotta get up there with a big ladder and try to hook it up there somehow without falling off the ladder. That's I should roll a camera when I'm doing that, so if I do fall, at least you'll see it. Oh, this came with a seatbelt harness too. Interesting. We already have one though. It came with the harness and seatbelt thing that I've already got from someone. Interesting. Okay, but that's it. I put a crate here this time so they can bunk next to each other. Plus I got to go in and out of the cellar to check the mouse traps. Which I still only had 6. I got 2 the first night, 2 the second night, 1 the next night, 1 the next night. And that's it. I haven't got any since then. So there's probably only 6 here. So far. I mean, there'll probably be more trying to come in now that it's getting colder. But apparently I had 6 living inside down there as it was. I've never, ever had mice up here in the top floor. Haven't seen any poop, any sight of it. When I moved in, before I moved in, there was. I had to clean out the Lazy Susan. Oh man, you talk about a pain in the ass. Because I had to clean out the floor down there under the Lazy Susan. And there was, like you can't see it, but there's, yeah, see the duct tape right there? Because there's a hole there through the floor. And there's another one behind this thing. And another one down there underneath my leaf blower. And I just put duct tape over them. And I drew magic marker where the actual hole was so I could watch them to make sure they didn't come back up through. And they never have in 4 years. Never ever seen any sign of mice or mice up here. And there's another one right there. See the duct tape? That's where they had like a cable come up through or something, which isn't big enough for a mouse anyway. But, so there's no mice up here on this floor at all, ever, since I've been here. Before I moved in, there was, because no one lived here from October to June when I moved in. So, and there was a nest in the back of the refrigerator underneath, which I had to clean out because I kept smelling it every time the fan would come on. And they nested in the stove too, and they were peeing in that, so that whole thing stunk. I tried cleaning it, but I don't use a stove anyway, so that's out in the shed. I don't have an oven. That's my oven right there, and right there. That's all I need. And for 6 years, I didn't even have that, or one of these, because I don't like using microwaves. They're poison. So for 6 years, I didn't, because I weren't cooking. I was raw, and if I did eat something cooked, I weren't at home, which I got to get back to. I put on 20 pounds again, and I gotta get back on a diet and lose it all. I've been eating like shit. Get depressed and don't care and eat crap, and now I'm back 25 pounds over where I should be, maybe even 30. But anyway, that's it. I know I've been filming videos. I've been busy trying to get caught up on shit. And now the leaves have all fallen again. I've blown these leaves off 3 or 4 times already, just down to there, that big pile there, just to keep this clear for feeding the birds. And I've blown this off 3 times. Twice all the way down to the woods, and then once just to there, just to keep this clear, because she pees and poops here, so that I can see it and don't have to step in it. Oh, lost another tree. That just fell. See, when I was doing my tree cutting, I was going to take these trees out. Them two big ones lean right over the house. I want to take that one out. They all way right over the house. The house is right there. But I fell, so I quit. Sold all my climbing gear. I was going to take this big pine tree down. I was going to climb that and start cutting it from the top and letting it all drop and work my way down and go up another stem and do it again and up another stem. There's 5 stems going up off that one base. But never got to it. I fell over here doing this tree. You can see it on my video. If you go back to my videos, just before the 3 videos I posted before getting Kai and I drive home from adopting her, I fell from up there. You can see it in the video. You can't see me fall because you can see how high, because the first video shows my ladder from the ground up here, and I had my climbing gear on, so I shouldn't even have been using the ladder. That was half the problem. But still, my thing didn't catch when I fell. It should have caught, but it didn't. My zigzag was, supposed to hold you on your harness. So my feet were right about there when I fell, all the way down there, and I landed down on here with my head facing down that way. Hurt. And that was the second time I fell out of 2 tries of climbing. I fell the first time over at my friend's in Hinsdale, just checking the shit out, just for when I first got it. And the same thing, my zigzag didn't hold me for some reason. So I went probably about the same distance down, but all of a sudden, just before I get to the ground, my zigzag caught, which jarred my whole body from going a free fall to there, then all of a sudden have it catch. It hurt the bottom of my legs where my harness saddle was hooked to, and just a jerk of it kind of hurt my back and stuff, freaked me out. So I didn't do any climbing for a while until I climbed up here because I wanted to get rid of. See what I cut it right there. I cut that off because that covered this whole sun area where my garden wouldn't get sun, because that's the east over that way. And it wouldn't get to my garden until 11:30 in the morning. So now it gets right bright and early. But I wanted to take that pine tree down too, because when the sun moves over a little bit south later in the year, that whole thing right there covers my sun from my garden. And I can take them down. My landlord said I could. That one he was supposed to take down for me when I first moved in. That was one of the things, because one of them already broke off. See the big, where is it? One of them, it fell down along the side of the driveway there. There used to be 5 spikes up there, or 6. There's still 5 left. From here, one goes out there, and then there's 3 or 4 more here, and that's where that one broke off right there. And then this tree over here, he wanted to take down too, but this ain't on his property. But he's going to ask the landowners. This one here, that big old pine, that one there, because if it's all, you can't really tell, but it's leaning this way, right towards the house. If it comes down, it's coming down right on the house. You can't tell, but it is leaning all right toward the house. But I was going to cut that one down too, drop it down here, or climb it and cut it from the top in sections coming down. And then this big one here, he wants to take down. He's never gonna, because he's just a procrastinator. He didn't even get my friggin' driveway in, and it looks like it's not gonna get in again this year. It's bullshit. And I wanted to clean this mess up. See that right there broke off the top of that tree there already. It fell into that tree. That's the top of it there. So I want to clear all that mess out. There's a squirrel's nest up there though. See the squirrel nest? Right there, that's a squirrel nest behind them yellow leaves right there. But I wouldn't have to hurt that. I wouldn't have to. Cut this nasty vine out of here too. That I can still do. I wanted to get that whole mess. All that shit's the top of the tree where it broke off. See, that's the end where it broke off from. It fell down this way from up top of that tree, where they have another nest now where it broke off. It looks like something's built a nest right there. I don't think you can tell on the camera. Oh shit, I gotta get inside. Them guys are tearing each other up. Right there, see all the leaves are pulling in? There's a cavity in the tree right there. They're pulling leaves into it. And he'd like to take that big one. Oh, let me unfocus. That big one right there goes into a double pine. And that's the property line right there. He owns it there from behind my shed down to that tree, the big one there. And then over behind that big tree right there, up behind that, to the next tree, then it goes over to the other side of the driveway. But this big ass pine he was going to take down too. Well, like I say, he'll never take him down. He's a procrastinator. He's supposed to give me new soffits. I had to put these back up before I painted. I painted the house, all out of my own money and everything. But see how them soffits are terrible? They were all falling down. I screwed them back up just to make it look better when I painted it. And I knew it was all gonna come off because they're just so rotted and moss covered. I knew I was wasting my time, but I knew it'd look good for a little while. Back's really bad because carpenter bees are eating it again. See all them holes? Them are carpenter bees. What happens is carpenter bees drill a little hole and go in there and lay larvae. Look it up on YouTube. Watch videos of carpenter bees boring into wood to leave larvae. There's a couple good videos on it where they show the inside of what the boards look like. The guy has them split in half. But so they make the holes, and then the woodpeckers come along and peck the holes bigger because they try to eat the larvae. See how that peeled right off since I painted it? Like I said, which I knew I was gonna, but he's supposed to replace all that. And he's gonna do it with aluminum. Look at it peeling off my window. Because it's all wet behind here. That's why this is peeling on the green field. Because it's all wet. It's wet and mossy back here because it don't get the sun. And it's just damp. See the soffit? I knew I was going to do that. I painted it anyway. Wasted my time. But he's supposed to put new soffits up. He's going to do metal ones. See, so that was when I first moved in 4 years ago. He's supposed to put me in a driveway. 4.5 years later, not done yet. Supposed to cut that tree down, and this is how quick he's going to do that tree. He told me not to put anything in that shed yet when I was moving in because we might have to move it to drop that tree. Good thing I didn't take his advice on that, right? And then, so the driveway, the tree, the soffits, and he's supposed to pump the septic one more time. Or pump the septic, which he didn't do, but I ain't had any trouble with it, but that was another thing he's supposed to do. And then make trash runs out of here, which he did do that. Because the last people who lived here before he bought it, they just left a mess. So he did take 3 truckloads of junk and trash out of here. But out of the 5 things, that's the only thing he kept his word on. I want to get that out of there. I actually had a guy that was going to come do it last year for $100, but he never did. And now I've got it full of shit. Because the other person had it for they put their trash in there so the bear wouldn't get it. But I want to see this anyway. I haven't looked at it, but I can tell the roof skin. But now I can go like this and then watch the video. Oh wow, the whole roof's rotted in now. Before it's just this one section. So I had a guy for $100. He's going to come take everything out of it to the dump and take the whole wood and do whatever he wanted with the wood. I mean, I could save the 2x and the 4x, but I was going to give them to him $100, and he can have whatever material he wants to salvage, and then just junk the rest. I got full of everything now. I just keep putting stuff in here. Gotta clean this mess out too. Free stuff. Got 2 of these free. There's the other one, free pile. Free pile. My old bed. That's got to get out of here. And it's probably got stuff living in it, obviously, now. It's been here 3 years. There's the stove I was telling you about. It had the mice in it. Gas stove. And there's a washing machine that was downstairs. I took that out too. I don't use them. I got a laundromat. But anyway, I got to clean this freaking mess out. Double aluminum sink from a free pile. Yuck. This weed whacker's from a free pile. Won't pull over. This is seized up here, but that's not hard to fix. Ah, boy. It's not enough time in the day. Gotta get inside. The girls probably have the house destroyed by now. So I'm not in there to keep at them when they're wrestling. I have to actually physically stop them. Not so much Molly. She gets sick of it. But she'll listen to me too. When I tell her enough's enough, she'll walk away. But Kai just keeps on hammering her. Kai just don't get it. But you can't blame her. She ain't, lived in a crate for 2 months. She enjoys it, but she just, she won't take a break and rest. Uh-oh. She pooped. Where is she? Did you hurt her? Oh my God. Kai? Oh, whew. Scared me. I thought she killed you, honey. I didn't shut the door tight. You got into her food, huh? No. Come on, out. I thought she was dead. Would you break into a bag? Yes. Little shit. She just had lunch. That's Molly's supper and lunch. Breakfast and supper, not yours. Little shit. And this is the first time she's pooped in the house in, boy, a couple months. At least a month. Damn it. That was not her fault. She probably had to go out and they're wrestling and horsing. All right. Boy, they got hot in here too. All right, so that's it. Way longer than it should have been. Sorry.